All right, fight fans, our fight card here on the Anguilla Homes Fight Series continues on in the super welterweight division. A rematch encounter that will be 4 rounds. Let's meet first out of the blue corner. This is Jonathan Rodriguez.
Radar a little bit. No, I didn't see it, so that's why probably I'm not as excited as everybody else. But in their last fight between Rodriguez and Salinas, they really had probably about 4 fights between them.
Yeah.
But it was supposed to have been a fight of the year contender. They absolutely went at it. And one of them dislocated their arm during the fight.
Really?
Which I wasn't here, but I haven't seen it. But it sounds pretty brutal.
I've dislocated my arm several times. That's debilitating, so double tough. If you've dislocated something and kept fighting, my goodness.
Amazing.
But anytime you have 2 fighters and the fight's good enough that they say we want another round, usually it kind of, you know, when you get some of these fights, they go and you go, well, I'm glad that's over. But when they're asking for more rounds out of you, that's a good thing. We want to see you fight more. That's a good thing, man. That's a good thing. And so we're going to get to see the continuation of a Fight of the Year contender here.
Well, yeah. I mean, if they only did 4 rounds last time and it went, you know, hell to leather, and then they want to do it again just for our entertainment, then good on them. But, I mean, if you look at Jonathan Rodriguez, he's had 2 losses and 1 draw. So not the most successful start to his career.
Absolutely.
So, you know, kudos to him, the fact that he's doing it again. And then Salinas has had 1 fight and he lost it. So, I mean, who knows? Some of these fights come up with the best ones, you know?
Absolutely.
Literally do.
We're just 2 people that want to win. That might be the thing. They might just want to get into the sport and say, I just want to prove I can beat somebody. You know, it's been, well, what does your career look like? You know, what are your goals? What are you trying to accomplish? Not everyone can, as we said earlier, not everyone can be a champion. Not everyone can be a contender.
Absolutely.
But if you just want to prove you can win, that can be enough to propel you through the rest of your life.
Yeah, I love that, mate. Yeah, that's really good sentiment. I completely agree.
So, yeah. As we get ready to see his opponent.
And now we meet their opponent. Out of the red corner, please welcome Octavio Salinas.
And his opponent, the red
Hometown
corner.
boy.
What was that?
He's a hometown boy.
Oh, there you go. Bringing the crowd with him.
He's only 18, Salinas. Yeah. So, yeah, the good thing about this is, it's this day and age especially, we're too fast. And it doesn't matter where you are in the world, and I want to hear your voices out there, guys, everybody watching. When anybody loses, they just give up on them. The Brits are the worst for it, to be honest. They're the worst for it. They're just literally, oh, yeah, he must be pants then. I don't want anything to do with it. Yeah. But I'll give you an example of why that's not true. Bernard Hopkins, one of the best fighters of recent times. I'll call it recent, still. He lost his first fight. Yep. Johnny Nelson, the longest reigning cruiserweight champion ever. Actually, I think it's Usyk as well now, who's drew with him. But he lost, I think it's his first 3 or 4 fights. And he became the undisputed, literally, the longest reigning cruiserweight champion. So, hey, listen, you keep going, you keep going. He's 18 years old. Good luck to them both.
Absolutely. There's no doubt you can sometimes learn more from a loss than a win. I mean, it's just how do you handle it as a human being. But folks, we're going to find out how they're going to handle it as we go to Justin Simmons for the official announcement.
All right, fight fans, our next fight up here was a 4-round contest in the super welterweight division. And it's once again a rematch encounter against 2 familiar foes. Let's meet first out of the blue corner. They weighed in at 155.6 pounds. They enter the ring tonight with 3 previous encounters, notching 1 draw, searching for that first ever victory from Houston, Texas. Please say hello to Jonathan Rodriguez. And their opponent, stepping between the ropes for the 2nd time this evening, weighing in at a stout 153.6 pounds. Looking for that first ever W in front of his hometown fans. Please welcome Galveston's own Octavio Salinas. referee, Joseph Rodriguez.
So rematch then between Rodriguez and Salinas. Salinas in the black, green, white and red, and Rodriguez in the blue. Let's see if he, hopefully don't get any dislocated arms this time.
Yeah,
but,
no doubt.
Let's see.
If they can fight through it, we'll see what happens.
Hopefully not.
Right away, first thing I noticed right away, I'm sure it's the same thing you do. We got a southpaw and orthodox matchup.
Absolutely.
And they are swinging.
Good jab there by Salinas.
It's interesting. They have their matchup.
He's walked him onto a left hook there, Salinas. Good shot.
And it's interesting to see that they have these mirrored stances, but no one is looking to take the angle. Normally you want to move. Oh, there we go. As I said it.
See, he dipped to his right through his uppercut and through the middle. Good shot by Salinas.
Absolutely. As I said that, he created the angle with his body.
Lovely. To be fair, everything he threw there, he didn't land one shot. It was well done by Rodriguez. Good jab again.
Yeah, the corner calling out double it, double it. Not just one shot. Whew. And they are throwing.
He's got a nice stiff jab, to be honest, Salinas.
Yeah, no doubt. It's good for your southpaw to have that jab too, because the conventional footwork says you need to get outside the lead, and that will walk onto the jab a lot of times.
He's looking to counter Salinas every time he's throwing, the southpaw's throwing it. Oh, good left down there by Rodriguez. His legs seem to stiffen with that left hook there from Salinas. I mean, listen, it might just be me, but it certainly looked like it.
Both men staying in the pocket.
Right to the body where you see it, Bravo. Right to the body where you see it.
Corner of Salinas calling for a body shot when they see it. And he's looking for the uppercut there as well. Ooh, good jab.
Lovely work. Has to be careful. He keeps retreating to Salinas with his chin in the air. So he's doing well, but when he's retreating, he's getting caught. So he needs to make sure he keeps his hands up on the way out.
Absolutely. Reminds me of the old Frazier-Ali fights. As Ali would float away, Frazier would come in with that big hook.
Big left hook, yeah. Good left hook to the body by Salinas.
Rodriguez has a very interesting stance, very wide. It's a very wide stance, but he's moving in well.
He's looking to switch to throw the lead left hand.
Absolutely.
Interesting. Yeah, it is interesting, to be fair. Salinas won that round for me. I don't know if anybody else thinks out there.
Yeah, no doubt. Better work with the jab. Better work with the jab, I think so. I think near the end there, I'm very curious to see if Rodriguez continues to do that. That kind of squared stance, moving in with the head movements, very Tyson-esque, kind of moving in flat, not flat-footed, excuse me, but you're squared up with your opponent. Yeah, it's very interesting. So we'll just have to see what happens. But yeah, I completely agree with you though. Salinas takes round one for me. Just landed more punches, more volume.
Well, listen, I know sometimes you look at me negatively when I say certain things, but I just say it the way it is. I think it's silly going square on, just giving a bigger target to it.
I understand the sentiment. You need an explosive fighter like a Tyson. But personally,
even Tyson didn't just go straight on. He moved his head in angles and moved his fast feet.
I guess I'm saying it with that assumption that they will be moving their heads. You know,
yeah,
that's my.
Let's just pretend that never.
Yeah.
Funny.
So, but round two. Ooh, right away. I'm just saying.
Funny that.
Yeah, he is looking to come.
Oh, it's good right hand by Salinas.
He is looking to come out
again,
of that square stance.
His chin goes in the air on the way out. He's be careful when he's retreating. See it then.
Yes. Now Rodriguez is also in the southpaw stance. Switching stances a good bit between the two.
Oh, lovely. Left, right, left up.
Salinas finding the range. Body shot on the exit by Rodriguez.
Good left to the body by Rodriguez there.
Yeah, and the footwork won't matter if they're chest to chest swinging.
Lovely shot. Here we go. There's obviously shades of the first fight. Potential fight of the year in the first fight.
Check hook.
Has to keep that chin tucked in. Salinas. Oh, lovely uppercut on the inside by Salinas.
Oof, good jab.
Needs to keep his hands up, Rodriguez.
Yeah, no doubt. It's almost like he's looking to counter, but he's just getting picked apart at range instead.
Oh, lovely right hand. That's what you're using it. He's gone orthodox now, Rodriguez. But now he's square on.
And he's trying to bob and weave and find his angle on the exit, but it's just not working. Good uppercut by Salinas.
Oh, lovely shot.
1-2.
1-2 down the pipe. What shot?
And again, turning up the volume. Rodriguez looks to be in a bad way.
The crowd are going mad for Salinas in there.
Yeah, no doubt.
Hometown boy.
Rodriguez has backed himself up into the corner. Needs to do something to get out. Right hand, right hand, right hand by Salinas again.
He's looking sharp, to be honest. Salinas says he's looking decent.
Yeah, no doubt.
Oh, good left hook to the body by Rodriguez.
Let's not forget his only fight was the draw against Rodriguez. 1, 2, 3 jabs, slips through the guard. Salinas finds his range.
His
good right.
Legs dip then to that right hand.
Yeah, no doubt. Good jab, hard jab. Salinas.
Oh, big left hook right there by
right
Salinas.
here in front of us, practically in our living room. Salinas has found his range, and he's found a home.
Straight right hand.
Yeah, he's found a home for that right hand. Again, again.
Big left hook right on his commentary desk here.
Jab again. And Salinas thinks he's moving his head, but he's not.
Maybe not enough.
Yeah, Rodriguez, or excuse me, Rodriguez
at the end of the round.
Thinks he's moving his head, but Salinas is moving it for him is what's really happening.
Yeah, I mean.
My goodness.
He did really well that round.
Yeah,
he really did well. I was very, very impressed with Salinas in that round. That straight right hand, snapping his head back. There's a couple of times in that round as well, Clay. I think that he nearly got him out of there.
Yeah.
So
he's definitely hurting Rodriguez.
He is. Rodriguez at the moment, he seems to be trying to block it with his face, which is never a good thing to do.
I tell you what I see. I'll tell you something, because the first fight, obviously they said it was a fight of the year and it was a brawl and it was all this stuff. And we saw a little bit of that in the first round. But I think we're seeing the growth of Salinas.
Yeah, he's a young lad, bear in mind. He's only 18.
Yeah, absolutely. You've got a lot of growing to do, that frontal lobe developing and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
So from fight 1 to fight 2, we're seeing a boxer develop, not just a brawler, but a tactician. He's found his range, he's finding his combinations, and going into round, I believe it's round 3 here.
Yeah. I mean, you're talking 11-year difference. 11-year difference is 29, Rodriguez. Whereas Salinas just 18 years old, so yeah, absolutely.
And Salinas is absolutely. We're seeing a lot of maturity as a fighter just between fights 1 and 2. Again, the right hand,
lovely.
1,
the referee could be having a look at this here.
Yeah, I think so. Again,
again. Coming in. He fights back.
Rodriguez trying to fight his way out.
Got to bear in mind, 18-year-old. You still haven't fully developed at 18 years old. So
absolutely.
Maybe he's gone back in the gym, thought, you know what, I've got that draw. Let's go back to the drawing board, and he's showing it so far.
Oof, good uppercut, pops the head of Rodriguez, and again, finding his range. Salinas wants to put him away.
Good jab.
Good jab. He has got so much power, torque on those punches.
He just needs to be careful pulling that right hand away when he throws the jab, because you can get caught with the left hook. You've got to be careful with that.
Yeah,
if he slips that jab and throws that left hook, he'll catch him. But can he see it?
Yeah.
It's okay if you're not looking up to the outside, but when you're in there, it's not as easy.
Good return there by Rodriguez.
Good left hook to the body by Rodriguez.
Again, they're trading now. Salinas looking for a lead uppercut there. Again, using his lead hand very well. hitting the jab, hitting the hook, hitting the body.
Oh, lovely. Doubled up. Very Tyson-esque. Obviously not nothing like Tyson,
Right.
but that left hook to the body, that bringing that left uppercut after. Very
absolutely.
good.
It
Very
brings the
impressive.
elbow down to open the head. And this is kind of what Rodriguez wants. I don't like him backing up. Keep the pressure on. You had him narrowed up. You had him in the phone booth. I think Rodriguez wants
He
this
just
into a
keep on his
fight.
jab. I don't think he needs to do anything more than keep on his jab, Salinas. That jab's a
Salinas-
lovely weapon.
Yeah, Salinas is doing an excellent job. His left hand is
There you go. That's all you
very
need to say.
versatile.
Exchange left hooks there.
What's he got in the middle? What's he got in the middle? Bring it back to the top, body head, bring it back to the top.
Looks like Rodriguez wants it in close.
Yeah, no doubt. He's putting his earmuffs on. He's walking forward, trying to get forehead to forehead. Salinas is punishing him for it, though.
Again, jab.
The
That
issue is-
jab is dictating the fight so far.
Absolutely. Ooh, good right hand, and followed by a left. I think that hurt Rodriguez. He is rocked back on the ropes right now. That's the first time I've really seen him take a step backwards, and that's a big mental game.
Again, lovely jab.
Double it, double it, double it, double it.
The corner of Salinas calling out double. He says, I'll quadruple it
Oh,
into the
good
right
right hand.
hand. Good uppercut again. Salinas with the volume. Closes
great
out
fight.
the third round, no doubt.
I think Salinas, like I say, I do think Salinas is, potentially, I wouldn't say come of age, but let's just say matured.
Yes, I
in
agree
this.
completely. I agree completely. It's one of those where I think maybe Rodriguez was half expecting it to come out and be a violent brawl and everything else, but Salinas has just looked fantastic so far. He's found his range. The jab has power, and he's hooking off of the jab.
Absolutely.
And then the hook sets up the body, and then it's just, his left hand is very versatile, especially for such a young age.
Yeah, it's got good shot selection.
Yes.
Really good shot selection. And he's, again, he's a young lad. Let's go to the comments here. We've got Angel Bermudez says, let's go, cuz. I'm assuming that must be John Torres, looking at the Puerto Rico flag. And we've got Angel Bermudez again, let's go, John. We've got Luz Colon saying, John, loads of love art. So we've got loads of love for John Torres. And Leslie Webb, 18 years of age. Wow, lots to come. Absolutely. God, at 18. I wasn't that fit at 18.
Never been that fit.
Yeah, likewise.
Body head, number 2.
Oof. Rodriguez.
He's looking to walk, so Salinas is looking to walk him onto the right uppercut. The only thing is with that is you generally dip to your right, and he's
Into the-
getting caught to the left hook with his hands. He's dropping his hand while he does it. He's got to look out for that.
It's interesting though, Salinas, excuse me, as I say that, they go, the stance switching for Rodriguez, trying to find a spot where he's comfortable and doesn't get tagged, and Salinas is just consistently. Will we lose a mouthpiece? We
The
did
gum
indeed.
shield's out, yeah. Oh, they're going to the same corner. I thought they were going for a hug then for a minute. Oh, lovely uppercut from the inside.
Especially as Rodriguez.
Oh, that's the shot.
Yes.
Big shot there. That's it there. His back leg is going. Tell you what, he's a tough son of a gun, I tell you.
No doubt about it. Salinas
Good
saying,
right hand by
we'll
Salinas.
find out how
Heads come
tough he
together.
is. Pouring it on is Salinas.
He loves that right uppercut, does
Yeah,
Salinas.
no doubt against the shorter fighter. Especially as Rodriguez keeps dipping his head down. He's just walking into the uppercut. There it is again, right here in front of us. And we are in the splash zone down here,
Yeah,
folks.
that's normally why I wear a black shirt, but today I'm in blue, so I'm going like a leopard.
I'm wearing red. I expect the worst.
For guts and glory.
1, 2 down the middle.
Salinas looking crisp. Oof,
Oh,
good.
big left up by
Quick.
Rodriguez.
Yeah, quick too. My goodness.
Credit to both, how durability of both fighters.
Yeah, Rodriguez is double tough. He has taken a beating but will not go away. And Salinas with the shot selection again, backing up Rodriguez.
Oh, big
Uppercut
right
again.
uppercut.
And it's like every time Rodriguez tries to settle in, he's met by fists.
Now this is the intricacies of what he's doing here is clever. He's been watching someone like Lomachenko. So what he's doing, if you look with his right hand, he's pulling you can't really see it unless you're looking, but he's pulling his right hand, pulling Rodriguez's right hand down to land the left hook.
Absolutely.
There you go. Exactly.
Yep.
Right there and then.
Absolutely.
That's exactly what the likes of Usyk and Lomachenko does all the time.
It's those Russian hand checks. First time I saw him was in MMA. Fedor Emelianenko was a master of them.
Yeah.
And they've begun to move more and more into boxing now, it seems, at least recently, with a lot of these Ukrainian fighters coming over.
Very, very impressive.
Yeah, no, especially
It's
at a
how you
young
hide
age.
it as well, because if the referee knows you're doing it, he'll tell you off. But if you make it look like a shot, then he won't tell you off.
Ooh, good 1-2. And again, the uppercuts again. Oof. And Salinas got clipped on the way out.
Oh, big right
returns.
hand.
My goodness. And they're swinging here
What a fight.
in Galveston. My goodness.
I'll tell you what, you can understand why they thought it was fight of the year previously, don't you?
Yeah, no doubt about it.
Wild.
Fantastic
Good on
fight.
them. Good on them.
Got to say, most of it a display from Salinas, but Rodriguez double tough, no doubt about it.
And I enjoyed that. That was a cracking fight.
Absolutely.
Again, you know, we're not talking about world title level right now, but, you know, he's coming off a loss, the Salinas. He's a hometown kid. He's only 18. And to be honest, I thought he pulled off a really good performance there.
And no doubt.
Something to build on at least.
High level. And, you know, we talked about the hand, the hand checks, swatting the gloves and everything like that. That's one of those things that, you may not have seen unless you were in someone's camp 30, 40 years ago, and you had someone to teach it to you. But now with the age of the internet, if someone has a fight, I can see it. I can go back, I can watch Mike Tyson, I can watch Ray Robinson, Ray Leonard, I can watch Roberto Duran, I can see all the little tricks. So fighters, no, they may not be fighting 4 or 5 times a month or whatever, but the experience level, the availability of footage is there.
Yeah.
And so you're seeing guys that are 18 years old using heavyweight big league tricks, you know what I'm saying?
You're absolutely right. I mean, do I feel though you still need a teacher? Yeah, I do.
Of course.
And you're right, it does help with the literature that can be, kind of reached these days, but I still think that there's teachers that are needed. My good friend, James Toney, you've got his trainer was Ezra Charles, his trainer, and he taught him all the little intricacies on the inside, and he's one of the best inside fighters of all time. There's a professional fighter. He was on a show not too long ago over on Boxing TV, James, and I was on there with unbeaten professional called Junaid Bostan, who's part of Eddie Hearn and Matchroom stable, and we came off live, and I just said it was beautiful to see, because James and Junaid were all teaching each other on live about the shoulder roll. Awesome.
Absolutely. Let's go up for official decision.
All right, fight fans, please, a big round of noise for these double tough fighters as they go the distance. We have to go to the judges' scorecards. Judge Dr. Kelly Isaac, Judge Michelle Morales, and Judge Anthony Mons have all scored this contest 40-36 in favor of the winner by unanimous decision. Out of the red corner from Galveston, Texas, Octavio Tavo Salinas.
Octavio Salinas gets the first win of his young career, 18 years old, and he looked fantastic. Keep an eye on that young man